Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on our YouTube show, Don't Shoot the Messenger. It's your boy C Pizzle, back at it like a crack at it. I got my folks with me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Ladies first.
Don't be afraid to speak into the mic, girl.
Speaking to the mic, sis.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Nessa, aka Blasian Money, aka Blasian Mommy. What is going on today? Your girl's tired, but I'm back. I'm here. I'm excited to be back with the crew. So, yeah, what it do? What's up?
It's Taco. This is going on.
I hella have some tacos today, too. Oh, but go ahead, Rashad.
My dog, welcome back.
What's up? Yeah, this is Rashad, best photographer in San Diego.
Okay.
Father of 3.
Okay.
Got a lot of wisdom,
Okay,
I like
King.
to say.
Okay.
Been through a lot, you know what I mean? Living the single life right now.
Okay.
What else do I need to? I'm 6'4", 225.
Okay.
And looking for a special lady out there,
Let them know.
Yeah, that's my intro.
Ain't no ring on his finger.
Mm-mm.
Mine neither.
Is this a dating show? That'd be dope if we did like a dating.
We got a dating segment. I'm with it. I'm with it all day.
That actually
know,
kind of cool.
Fair disclaimer, ladies. I ain't moving in with no women. No time soon. If anything, y'all moving in with me because, I don't know how y'all feel about living with someone else or men moving in with women. But for me to move in with a woman, that's a hell no. You only got one time to put me out. And I learned that lesson. You ain't never gonna do that again.
What about the girl who commented on your reel when you were showing us your outfit for work, who asked you if you ever been swallowed up? You don't want to move in with her?
I would not live with her or anyone else. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. No, I've never been swallowed up because I'm still here standing. If I've been swallowed up, I'd be swallowed, I'm not living with no women. Hell no.
You get swallowed up on a daily basis.
Ain't gonna happen.
Okay, we play too much.
What about you?
Dangerous once we get drinks in it.
You said what?
Did you move in with a woman?
No, that's a negative. Never. Not a snowflake's chance in hell.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Yeah, that's not happening. Listen, let me tell you something. I think my life has been the best living by myself. I've had 2 partners that I lived with before. The first partner, we got an apartment together. In fact, we was basically low-key homeless when we was together. We was living with our parents, right? And then boom, we end up getting an apartment, that worked out, it was all right. Then boom, after that relationship ended, I'm just fast forward, got with another lady, already had my place, and she moved in with me, and I feel like that's just how it should naturally be for me, unless you guys both move into a place together, that's cool too. But yeah, there's no way in hell that I'm gonna be moving in with a woman. Like that's like you taking your balls off, leaving it at the front door, not doing that.
Sure.
I mean, I've been in that situation before. I've done it before, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, nah, that's not cool.
Randy, you don't like a man living with a woman, or you didn't like a man, period?
I don't like cohabitating at all. If need be, we're in San Diego, it's expensive, so I get it. But if need be, I think I would go the way Rashad suggested, with me moving in with the man. But I don't know. I don't know if I like that at all because, y'all know I do have a daughter. She's 12. And it creates a different dynamic. It would depend on, his kid situation and all that. 1, 2, whatever happened to us having our own places? You come over for the weekend, whatever, until we're married and solidified. Like, I like that because I like my personal space. So I don't know. I like.
Listen, I honestly think women should require a man to have his own spot before they even take him on dates or go on dates with him. Because it's like, why don't you have your own spot? Why are you staying with whoop-de-whoop? You know, why aren't you taking care of yourself? Why are you behind? So, of course, there's a lot of different reasons why, and a lot of people have a lot of excuses on why, but that should be like red flag number one, or at least one little bit of an alert. Why this man, grown man, don't have his own kingdom and want to be treated like a king?
Yeah,
I had to add that part
that's
in
a big one.
Biggest
At
hoes.
a younger age, when we were like, 25, 22, it was like, different kind of situation. So I kind of understand. But I don't know. I mean, I've done it before, so I'm not just, oh, if you do that, you're a stupid idiot. No, 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 no. It's a lesson that has to be learned, or some people might have done it and it worked for them. So, different folks for different folks. But me personally, it's not even so much of, like Rashad was saying, cutting their balls off or financial. It's not so much of that for me. It's just I really, really like my personal space. And then sometimes when you live with somebody, y'all tell me if y'all felt like this before. When you live with somebody, you feel like you kind of got to be on all the time, like entertain them. Like sometimes I want to come home, I don't want to say shit. Then they think you're upset. Then I'm not upset. I don't want to entertain you right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't always want to be on or in the presence of company. Like sometimes I just want to be in my own little bubble and lay down and watch a movie that you might not like.
That's housewife training, though. You got to be able to come home and be the housewife.
Yeah, so and I can do that, and I've done that, but I don't want to do that all the time.
So this is how I look at what Reddy said, right? There is someone for you that can move and live with you that won't get on your nerves and bother you, right? It's about communicating what your love language is, how you want to be loved, how you want to be treated. As long as a person knows that about the other person, they can live in a tent. They can live. I mean, we see bums do it all the time, or homeless people do it all the time. They be stuck together like glue and be fine. But if a person understands the other person, things would be a lot better. But if the communication isn't there and the understanding of who I'm with ain't there and it's not established, yeah, you go have some feelings like, man, I don't want to be around this dude or this woman. True, they don't understand me.
Right. The energy levels kind of have to be the same. Because some people like to come home and turn up and turn on music and drink and smoke. Some people like to come home and chill, quiet environment. So all that goes into account too.
So
when I'm home, I'm super calm, turn the lights down. Don't want no loud music. Put on some cool R&B. Light a candle. I'm gonna cook something and you chill. And I don't be talking too loud. Like keep it. These are cool, chill vibes over here. I don't like turned up energy. That's when I'm outside. That's why I go crazy when I go outside because that's my opposite realm. But when I'm at home, Virgo thing. Y'all know, I don't know if y'all are into it. Virgo, baby. When I'm home, we chilling, cool vibes, relax, baby. Play the game. That's fine. I don't like a whole lot of rah rah rah. I don't like that.
So Nessa, you sharing a cardboard box with you stuck together with your homeless man or what? Or nah, you ain't fucking around. I'm saying if your man had whatever the situation, like Rashad just said, you know what I'm saying, homeless people be stuck together because could you live with a man? Could you every day with somebody, if he lived with you or you lived with him, and could you tolerate a nigga every day? Because you're the serial dater. I call you the serial dater.
Okay, why do you call me a serial dater?
Like, you've been single since '96.
Maybe by choice.
It is
by choice. Exactly. It gotta be. Any woman in the world can get a man in her life and get him to stick around. Any woman, it don't matter what quality of man. It's all choices.
That's another topic I want to talk about because I think men place the value of relationship and the need that we want for relationship way too high. Y'all don't need that desirable. We ain't out here. Oh, no, nigga. I'm cool. I am cool, man. Okay, it ain't even that. It's not giving where I need a man. It's giving I need a great man. It's giving I would like a very nice man. There's not too many of y'all around. So in the meantime, between time, I will enjoy singlehood. Hello, thank you.
Yeah,
I ain't taking anybody. No, baby, no.
I'm with Rady as far as like, wanting to come home and just like be on some chill stuff. So I don't mind living with men. Not necessarily him coming to live with me. It's us going to get our place together. But like I said, like I could live with the man, I could tolerate him as long as he allows me my space and vice versa. I don't need to be up under you. I'll have my moments where I want to, pedal and all that fun stuff, but it's not something that I need for us to be doing 24/7. Like,
Yeah.
I love my solitude. I love it too much to be right up under motherfuckers.
You see today's women that we got to deal with, the toxic women who don't want a man.
Nah, because there's one dude who I think we would do great in a cohabitating situation. We never lived together, but just the vibes were just, when we did chill, I was like, yeah, okay, I would actually try it with you because you don't irritate the fuck out of us.
Well, what's the nigga name?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Say his name or he ain't real. He don't exist.
I guess he ain't real because you always say the name.
Say his name or it don't exist. It ain't real.
You always do that.
This 2024, we passed this imaginary shit.
We're not doing that.
Talking about how
2024.
It's 2024. We passed all that, you know, hiding and putting a nigga hand in a picture and shit when you posting your food and shit. We passed that. Call him out. Call him out. That's crazy though. But we live in a world where women don't even want to live with a man that she's dating or doesn't see the long-term relationship living together, likes their own space.
No. I want to. I would love to. It's just hard to find. It's just hard to find that. It's not every day you come across somebody you like you can live with. Even with a woman, I'm not just like, oh, I want her to be my roommate. Yeah, no.
I just heard y'all talking about you enjoy your solitude, your own space. You don't want to come home and have to entertain anybody. Play house.
Don't touch them.
That is not what we said.
Actively listen.
Hey, stay in your own room.
Yeah, I actively listen.
Living with somebody sounds cute in theory. It's cute in theory. Oh, I'm splitting bills. Oh, I have my baby here. Oh, we're just. But anyone who's actually ever lived with somebody knows in reality and in theory, you imagine it to be, oh, you come home and it's so great, but it's not really like that. They might have had a bad day and you're having a good day, so now your energies are off. There's a lot more that goes into it. So I'm not just 100% fuck no, I'd never do it. No, but I would have to really mentally prepare. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot that goes into it.
I'm gonna elaborate on that, but Vanessa, have you ever lived with a man before?
Mine.
Huh?
I was there. So we didn't live together, but I lived there for a bit. I lived with my last 2 boyfriends temporarily. And then when we broke up, I left. But it wasn't like, like our spot together and, whatever the case may be. But it was very short-lived.
So it was like a long visit, not living.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I didn't have like all my stuff there or nothing. I mean, I had clothes there. Okay, well, let me see. Okay, the first one that I lived with, no, I didn't have any of my stuff there. I was just there and then I would go home. Actually, both of them, like I would go home, shower, get ready and do everything and I would like come back. But like I pretty much like lived there.
Yeah, because I was about to say, you got a little bit of stuff there. Granny panties don't count. Like, if you ain't got stuff in there, you ain't got no portion of the closet, it don't count. But
well, no, the second one I did, but I still was like, it was just not putting my business out there or his business.
Put it out there.
Like there was a lot of people that would frequent the house, so I didn't really feel comfortable, like, But I did have my clothes there. I would get ready and whatnot, and I would spend the night. Yeah, it was
college. That's the chaotic. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Some people live differently. Some people like company. People like family coming over. Everybody lives different. So
absolutely,
if I could find the right match, then yeah, I'd be with it. But people have different, and they're not like, I would still want to be with you. It's not like I could be with a man, and like I said, we have our own space, but you just live differently than I live. Some people aren't as clean. Some people, like I said, just, like pets or something. It just be off. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to elaborate.
The person that I live with, so about later.
I think we're talking about the same 2 people. I think, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's San Diego.
They got inside information they're not sharing with us, but I wanted to elaborate.
Not the same 2 people, but the brothers, right? Okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I could live with. Yeah, I could live with him.
Brothers, whose brothers?
I'm gonna do
some recon. I'm gonna do a little bit of recon and figure it out. But to elaborate on what you said, Rady, I just don't. This is the thing, like you said, you could be having a bad day. This person had a good day, and our energies don't match. But if you live with somebody and this person is like your other half, and one of you guys had a bad day, you're supposed to be able to pour into each other, right? His good energy is supposed to be uplifting. You're supposed to see him, and that's your comfort zone. And then whatever your bad day was, you left it at work, you came home, and you're comfortable in this person's space, in this person's arms, and you're feeding off their energy. Because even when you go to work, you could be going to work with somebody you work with and they're having a bad day. They got bad energy. You come in with this great energy and you can uplift them. A smile
it's
can
infectious. Yeah, for sure.
So
For sure.
I feel like the way that you guys are thinking about it is, you know,
the
forgive me
negative.
for saying this, but it's kind of negative. And you guys are looking at the negative, trying to find the negatives instead of like glass half empty and glass half full, looking at it glass half full, like, yeah, our energies could be different this day, but this person can mellow me out. We can pour into each other's cup and get it full or get it fuller. And you know, well, I'm drained, he's not, and vice versa. If you look at everything, if you just go into everything, say, I don't want to do it this way because of all the negatives, and you don't look at the positives, and how are you ever going to get a positive result? I lived with a woman before, right? I'm always right. But look, I lived with a woman before and I enjoyed it. I used to go home on my lunch breaks and visit this woman, right? And then like sometimes if she was going out or something, and she would see me, and then her whole everything would change, and she didn't want to go out no more. She just wanted to go, she just wanted to be up under me. And but you know, you can't smother somebody now. That could be a problem. And that's what was going on. We still go and be with your friends and do stuff, and you know, we can have our little space to miss each other. But you know, she probably already missed me because I was at work all day. But you know, we should be able to, you should be able to come home to an environment like that and really enjoy, you know, what that person brings. It shouldn't be I'm coming home and this person's up tempo, he's got the music bumping and he's singing, he's cooking in the kitchen, and I just wanted to come home to peace and quiet. Like you're gonna have your times of peace and quiet because nobody's turned up 24/7, especially not at our big ages or y'all big ages. You know, I'm still 27, so.
Me too. I said the same thing. I'm still 27. No, but you're right. But I think that could be established without living together. Like if you're dating someone, you're gonna know. Well, I mean, I'm sure they're coming over in the night, and you can kind of tell, you know, their energy. Like, okay, you know, let's do this or do that. But I guess the main question was, is he gonna come live with you as a woman, or vice versa? And even if, let's say that's the case, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, I like this dude. I like his energy. We vibe. He doesn't, you know, we're kind of, you know, have the same type of living you know, environment. We like the same type of living environment. I would rather me move in with him or us get a spot, like I said. And this is because I have my daughter. You know, if I was single, we could probably get a place together, or he can live with me. I wouldn't really care. But just because I have a daughter, I would say maybe get a place together, and I'd have to be really comfortable. Yeah, I'm talking about like wedding ring or at least engagement. Like, I'm not just moving my daughter in with random men. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Rashad, having a woman live with you, good or bad experience, you know, and why?
Listen, I stayed with a woman for about 9 years, nonstop, no problem, right? Then I get with a different woman, and it's just it's a little different, you know. So it just depends. It just depends on who you with, you know, because me personally, I try to find a woman who I can always be around. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the good parts of the woman, right? The energy, the nurturing, all that good stuff, right? The looks, you know, that type of stuff soothes me and makes my day a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand being around a person that's, you know, they have their ways, you know, they get wicked, or they, you know, spiteful, drama, toxic. So of course, boom, no, we can't have that. But if there's a woman who is truly grounded in her nature, yeah, I can be shit. We can stay together and be seeing each other high fiving every day we come home or whatever. I come home. That's no problem. It's just the wicked witches I can't be around.
Wicked witches. Wicked witches are wicked bitches.
Hey, I'm gonna say wicked witches for YouTube.
Oh,
and you know what? A lot of these wicked witches are they were, you know, bad people are not born, they're developed. You know, bad people go through things, right? So do wicked witches. So sometimes a wicked witch can appear to be something that's cool for you and good for you. But if you put your guards down, you're gonna get you a wicked witch.
Oh, trust me, because there's demon men out there just like that too. You'd be like, oh, I thought I came up on
there's
why
wicked
would
men.
she leave? Oh, baby, just you wait. You ain't seen.
I hear it.
Right, your turn, and good luck, because you're gonna fucking need
it. So that's why I say, you got to have that conversation with your other partner to figure out how they want to be loved, how they like to be treated, how they, how they get down, so it won't be no miscommunication. Because if there's a situation to where you're going against what that person requested or wants to be treated, then you're doing that intentionally, and that's petty, and that's you. That's not necessarily the other person. So, long as there's an understanding of values, principles, how I like to be treated, how I should treat you, what, boom, you got that under control. And it's crazy because I'm just now learning this at this age. It makes sense. I think things would just be a lot better. So I've been practicing that, with like people I've been dating and stuff like that, and it's been working so far. It's all vibes. Like they rock with me.
It's sad that people can't just break up or part ways in a peaceful way. Sometimes people, I was in training at work, and we were talking about when you leave a company, and how do they feel when you put in your 2-week notice, right? And they're like, it's a bond, it's a trust, and they trust you to be here. Then when you put your 2-week notice in, a lot of times they're salty about it, even if they're not treating you a certain way. They're salty about it because that bond, that trust is broken. That's kind of like with people in a relationship. They could be one person could think things are going great, but for you, it's just not doing it right, and it's not working out. Like, you're not happy with certain things that people do, and you're ready, like, okay, it ran its course, and this other person could think that bond is there, that trust is there. They trust you to be there every day. You were their rock, and the thought that you're not going to be the rock anymore, it might be a lot to fathom. And some people, they rather burn it all down, right, where it's unfixable, irreparable, instead of just kind of bowing out gracefully. We can remain cool. If the universe, God, whoever permits it, it might, come around full circle. Some people rather tear down, say ugly things they can't take back, even when they don't mean it. It doesn't matter. That person could be forgiven, but never forget that things are said. And then, it's rough. I mean, you guys ever had some breakups like that? It's, ladies first. Let's see.
I know I'm just going through a recent breakup.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about it.
People don't know it's actually a divorce. People don't know that, but so that's exactly what happened. Actually, I don't want to tell my personal business. I do, because damn.
Hey, he set you up, didn't he?
Man, I know, right?
We want to hear it.
But the thing is, I don't mind telling, but it's somebody else's business too. You know what I'm saying? And I want to protect their privacy. So that's why I can't really speak like I really want to. Just
don't nobody know Paco. Go ahead.
Out of respect for that person. But yeah, shit went left real bad. And I was still willing to remain amicable. Like, okay, whatever. You have your problems, and I just can't be with you. But it was the actions that took place during the separation where I'm like, oh, I can never fuck with you again. I have to block you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't trust you. Just the shit he was doing and saying, I'm like, oh, nigga, you are the he left you amicably, like, hey, this ain't gonna work out, blah, blah, blah. I wish the best for you. But the way that, there's actually a video. Maybe I'll show it to you, Chance, and you can pop it in here.
Who broke it up? Who?
Me.
So you hit him up and was like, listen, how'd you do it? Well, first of all, how did you do it?
After I actually started keeping a log of, this is so crazy. I did this. I can't even believe it. I started keeping a log of like this one action that this person did over and over that I did not like. So I started keeping a log of the dates and times this person did it. It got to 12. After every time I would talk, it had to get like that, because I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. Like, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I am tripping. I was like, I'm tripping. So I started logging the shit. And after every time we have a talk, and we would, the thing that really pissed me off is my partner would explain to me that he understood. He was like, "You're right. I am fucking up. I can't believe I'm doing. I need to get it together." And then he would do it again, and then again, and then again. Like, nigga, you know you're wrong. Come on, bro. After the 13th time, I sent it. I was, yeah, I know, right? I sent a text, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm cool.
So you did the text. You didn't sit him down in person and like.
There's a reason why. Okay. There's a reason why I had to do it through text. I would rather have not, but there's a reason why. Like I said, I really wish I could.
Man, you're gonna have to drop the tell all. You're gonna have.
I couldn't get to him physically. I couldn't get to him physically. And I was afraid to be around him physically because
this is groundbreaking. I'm sorry to interrupt. This is a groundbreaking moment Brady's having right now. She's gonna tell us. You know,
are you so curious? I'll tell you off camera if you're just curious.
No,
for you.
No, we need to know. The world wants to know what's going on with Brady.
Needs to know.
The world wants to know what's going on with Brady B.
We're not doing that. He was struggling with mental health issues and the actions that come when you have mental health issues. So I just didn't do it no more. So
the homeboys.
I'm sorry.
Should call the homeboys.
Yeah, so I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I did the text or whatever. But like I said, it was cool. I was like, I understand you got issues, and that's cool. I just don't want to be part of it no more. But like I said, the reason, and I was still willing to be friends or help you through the trauma and the mental health. I was still willing to do that. But the actions, like I said, that was going on while we were doing that was just irreversible. Irreversible. Yeah. You are a demon. Your character is super flawed. It was real. I don't know. It was very traumatizing. Yeah, I couldn't believe that my partner that I was with for 9 fucking years was doing this shit to me. Like, that's how you get down? Wow.
Well, you know,
you would meet girls. Oh man.
But you know, I don't know if incarceration might have changed him or got to him, got the best of him, or
I think it did actually.
Or some people just always are who they are, and just eventually they're gonna show you. But then I remember before we were talked about stuff, he's kind of still upset about some shit that you did in the past. So, I mean, every action got a reaction. He might have been waiting for his chance to get back, or he might feel justified in what he does because.
Nah, we were cool. We were moving past that. It was a totally different issue. It was a totally different issue. It wasn't anything about infidelity or anything like that. We were solid on that part. And that's why I said, like, I was my homie. I was with this man for 9 years. I know him since I was 17. We wasn't together since I was 17. I know him since I was 17. This is not just some floozy ass. This is my nigga. This is my rider. We went through everything together. Jail, incarcerated. What? This is my nigga. So it was like, it's more of like the homeboy bond that hurts more.
That was your cholo.
That was my cholo. My nigga, I know, right? That was my baby. He was Mexican. That was my baby, y'all. But man,
like you still kind of hurt about it.
Now he is. Oh, I'm very
well,
hurt.
yeah.
He put that brown pride on you.
It was way deeper than that.
Put that brown pride on the ring.
We was way past the Mexican black thing. That was my. We raised kids together. We did it all. So just the way that you could just turn around and talk about me like that, I can't trust you. I can't trust you financially. I can't trust you around you're a man. You're supposed to protect me at all times. Supposed to protect me physically, protect my character, protect my name, and you're the one who's hurting me. You're the one who's supposed to protect me from the shit that you're doing too. Crazy. You gotta get the fuck away from me, partner. Ain't talking to that man in months. Don't know if he's dead or alive. Don't give a damn.
Damn it. It sounds like you still kind of hurt about it for you to use words.
I'm very hurt.
But
I'm very hurt.
That's because she actually cared.
I'm very hurt. I'm crushed.
More than that. How many people you crushed?
0. Anywho, moving forward, let's move on to these responses because we are running out of time. For the men, it ended up being 50-50. So on mine, I had 16 men respond, and 8 said hell no, that they would not move in with a girl, and then the other 8 said that they were with it. They were with it. So some of the responses I received was, I would give in that it's a serious commitment and lifelong. So I guess they're saying that they would move in with a chick
if it was serious.
if it was serious.
Now, are they understand that it's moving in with the chick, not the chick moving in with them, or they're moving in
Yes.
together? Okay. And this is on Instagram.
Yeah, because the
You
question,
asked the question.
yeah, it was on Instagram because the question was if they would be willing to move in with a girl. And then another one said there shouldn't be a problem if her place is bigger, but we will be actively looking for a spot. Another person said ultimately the woman will want to remind you that it's her spot, not yours. So I'm pretty sure that was a hell no. Another one was so she can kick me out.
Right.
Another one said that too. Kick your ass out first time you get into it.
I got that a few times.
Mhm.
Looking at it here.
And then I got someone that said, don't see anything wrong with it, especially if the place is nice and big enough. And then two more. Depends on the situation. Either way, it's a huge step. And then last but not least, I'm homeless, so hey, why not? Walks in with flip flops in a trash bag.
Damn, that nigga got his
That's what it be a
motherfucking.
lot of times.
He got
That's
his
what it be a lot of
motherfucking.
times.
He got his Charlie Brown wooden branch with his little sack on it, ready to move in.
Yeah. That's what it be a lot of times. A lot of these men love bomb you too, like so that they can have a place to stay. It's so sad that it's like that.
Well,
A lot of these men, I mean,
listen, if a nigga is willing to move in with a woman and deal with her shit, her be the boss, and he gonna love you the way you talking about being loved, then you know that you're gonna have to, do for a grown ass man, and y'all could work out that. I mean, it can work itself out that way. There's alpha men who ain't gonna stand for it, and then there's other men who don't mind submitting to
They don't mind taking their balls off, leaving it at the front door.
There you go. Every man ain't gonna be an alpha. Every man is not. Every alpha doesn't have strictly alpha ways neither. There's still some things that he might kind of bow down to his women for, but for the most part, he's always going to lead. But then there's betas who are just soft, right? That's just, submit to their women and not talk to their bros, and they come around their family because they just all about their women right now. That kind of weird ass shit. But I'm not against anybody's happiness and what makes it work for them. But Vanessa, you didn't tell us though, before we get away from this, you didn't tell us about your ugly breakups.
My ugly breakup.
Have you ever had any? Have you had to say some really ugly things and sever it? Your feelings? Or, I mean, that's why I say you're a serial dater. So you just always put like, who would I be in a relationship with?
Like,
the owls. Who?
I've only been in 4 committed relationships.
Committed?
4 committed, yes.
One was in Atlanta.
Yeah. No.
Oh, he wasn't committed. Okay.
No, he was not.
Okay, Playboy Ness.
No.
Playgirl Ness.
All of them were in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
They were all in San Diego.
Did they know about the Atlanta?
Which one?
The one you had that used to live in Atlanta used to come out and visit them back in the day.
That wasn't. No, we weren't even dating. We wasn't smashing. We wasn't nothing. Oh,
you was just going taking trips and hanging out, and he just wasn't getting nothing. He was spending a little money and shit. Okay.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I know, right? No, but for real, that's what he did. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna believe me, and I don't care. But nah, he didn't get the cheeks. He didn't get nothing. But he was cool. He was super cool. And that's what
was getting flued out. Ain't that how y'all say it on Instagram? Flued out. But don't expect no cheeks when you get flued out.
Be like that sometimes. Some people just want to be in my presence. Like women, some women, we got it like that.
Shit. Hey, listen. We may not be fucking, but I'm fucking.
You said we may.
He's stupid.
He's a fool.
I'm fucking something.
We may not be fucking, but I'm fucking something. Okay, Diddy.
Nah, I'll be there to watch.
That's hilarious.
Because they ain't gonna be me.
Every time I see that Bill Cosby or the little memes and stuff they make, we may not be fucking, but I'm fucking. But that's crazy how niggas be flying women out and like they gonna stay in the same vicinity, but she trying to stay in another room and all that shit. Like there's no connection. It shouldn't even be done. But I mean, if all your breakups were peaceful, you're a pretty peaceful person in all honesty, Vanessa. So I don't expect you to say any ugly things. You like me. non-confrontational. And believe it or not, I'm non-confrontational. I do not like to argue, raise my voice and yell and stuff. I like a good debate. I like a good conversation. But as far as confrontation and arguing back and forth, going off, I'd rather ignore somebody and just, you got it, you won. Even if you're gonna say some ugly shit, that's cool because everybody wants to spin a block on me. I'd rather just everything be peaceful. Me personally.
There's less than 1 minute.
I guarantee you, Rashad don't feel that way. He ready for any and all smoke, huh?
Listen. Not necessarily, right? Listen, I do not like arguing at all, but at the same time, sometimes I can't bite my tongue when it comes to someone disrespecting me, you know? Some people have it in them to just walk away, right? Yeah, I can do that now, but in my earlier years, I had that, I had a mafia, huh?
That's scrap mentality.
Listen, I had that mafia leader mentality to where if somebody disrespected me, I'm gonna take care of them.
That F a sitch. Yeah, that F a sitch. If she say something crazy,
that's why I
give her what she asking for.
Yeah, I got my nickname fighting everybody and anybody who came over the front to the house in the front yard. So that'll tell you that right there, But nah, on the real, man, I'd rather not try to argue with people and the disrespect and all of that. I don't like that. That's ugly and it's nasty. And I've definitely dealt with that in the past. I mean, I'm not an innocent person. I didn't call people out their names before because I felt like they deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, I might call somebody a smooth B word if they deserve it. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, listen, sometimes people need to be told about themselves. That's what's going on.
I agree.
It's too many people not telling people about themselves. I love to be critiqued and have that criticism of me. Who am I to you? Tell me, show me. You know what I mean? But yeah, just to kind of keep it short. These days, listen, I don't want anyone around me that's okay with being disrespectful. And that's that. That's it.
For me, I ain't gotta call you out your name. I'm able to articulate my words enough where I could tear you down if I want to, and not even say anything crazy. I could just point some things out to you about yourself that's gonna make you reevaluate yourself. And then
Libra. He's so Libra.
It's very passive aggressive.
He's sophisticated petty.
I'm very passive aggressive, but I don't.
Petty. They collect information on you the whole time. For if you ever try them, they gonna run it out in a whole. It's gonna be a 3-minute rant of all the shit they've been noticing about you that they don't like.
Listen, extremely observant of anything and everybody. I can be overly critical. Some of my friends, they say I'm judgmental. I just call things as they are. It's funny. We did an exercise today, and it was talking about the way people are. And I had we did these. You had to answer each question. You had 4 rows, right? You had 4 sections and 4 different rows, and they had different keywords of your characteristics and what do you rate them in each box 1 through 4, right? And then at the end, it had like A, D, G, I, and then B, C, E, F, or whatever, all kinds of different combinations, right? All the way through like Z or something like that, right? And basically, you had different color labels, and the labels is like, what's your highest numbers? Write each number for whatever category, because there was box 1 was A, box 2 was B, and so on. So if box A got 4, box B got 2, box C got 3, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You rated each box by where it's at. I ended up with orange as my highest number and gold as my second highest. Now, orange is, I'll read it off to you, right? And basically, we I'll read it off what each color was, but it was blue, gold, orange, and green. So orange was short-term driven, welcomes change and variety, adventurous, competitive, impulsive. So orange in a workplace, you don't need to give me the extra drag. You don't need to explain anything extra to me. Tell me what you need me to do. I'm going to do it. I don't like to be micromanaged. I don't need nobody telling me shit. You know what I'm saying? Just this is what needs to be done. This is your job description, and I'm gonna go and do it. I'm gonna complete it. I don't need you to worry about it. I got it. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, and short and dry. Let's get to it. Even though I'm spontaneous and I got personality, right? Gold was my second, and gold is loyalty driven, respect rules and authority, responsible, organized, appreciative, right? So that kind of person is very structured, helpful, friendly, and all these things. And I said, I'm orange at home and I'm gold at work. She said, one of them, you might be this kind of person, that kind of person, and switch off. You should have two that are very closely. So even though they're like polar opposites, at work, I'm gold. I'm helpful. I'm resourceful. I'm patient with you. I'm, gonna be helpful as I can be. But that's the way I like to lead. If I have someone that's in charge of me that I have to follow, just be straightforward with me, shoot it straight shot, and I'm gonna go do it. And when I'm at home, I'm straight cut. Like, it's almost like we're not trying to be insensitive or hurtful to you, but this is what's going on, and we just just say it. Now, it might be a Libra thing. We're just cut. That's why I told you earlier before we even got on here. Like, I'm pretty honest, and I don't really like to lie. So for me, it's like I'm just gonna tell you how it is and respect it. That's how I am. But at work, I'm this type of leader because I understand this is what's gonna help people be more successful. And for me, I don't need you to pacify me. Tell it to me how it is. I ain't Mario Winans. I want to know.
Sorry.
But this probably concludes second episode. Glad to be back here with you guys doing what we do best. Rashad, it's glad to see you again. Master photographer, 6'4" man that's single and always ready to mingle. So he's out there. If you need a photo shoot, you need something done, my guy, he can make you look a lot better than you probably look in real life. Ray V, we got hope for you and Vanessa in this life with men and finding good guys, since you guys don't think that it's a lot of us out
follow
there.
my YouTube channel. I vlog mine.
Yeah, follow her YouTube channel, and she's going to tell you all kinds of stories, and hopefully she gives us the play-by-play eventually. She could write her tell-out book or something when she blow the fuck up. That's usually what these women do. They write their tell-out book. You want to give us the exclusive.
I actually be thinking about doing that. If I was really to just sit down and tell my story, people would probably be like, "Wow."
I mean, you're pretty transparent in your, YouTube.
Yeah, I tell my business, but I don't like to tell other people.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's your business. Whether they involved in it, it's still your business. That's why these women telling all these tell-offs.
What Cat Williams said, if you wanted me to tell a different story, you should have treated me differently.
Hello.
There you go.
He said. Every time I see that, I just be like, oh, it just fits every time I see it.
Vanessa, you see me?
Yeah.
You see me? I always feel like there's stuff that you holding back, you hiding in there. You got secrets in the vaults, that you want to let out the vault. We're going to get them out. We're going to get them out of you.
Kind of hypnotize you out of it.
We can get them out of that vault.
We got plenty of episodes.
But,
yeah, right. Once we get more comfortable,
right?
Come here. Okay, look. On June 3rd.
Well, until next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
Hey, bat guys.
Right.